and the tauntings are absolutely insane. But he has drawn him into the double blockhouse, now fighting under the double blockhouse. The question is it going to be
Muskets are a little behind here. The Cossacks are now getting snared by the Pumas and the Coyotes. The Explorer is now in with the triple XP tech. Some warriors are mixing. The Atotan's doing absolutely insane amount of damage. He's on plus 36%. Look at him on the attack. That's a plus 36%. And he's just
Coyotes on the Strelets.
Blockhouses are actually doing decent damage here. The Coyotes are kind of going down. The Spears are now trying to move in towards the front, and it's actually a decent fight, I think, for Tabin.
Pretty good fight for Tabin, but you know, there's not very many Cossacks. He's letting a lot of these Coyotes and Pumas kind of shred his Strelets a bit. Finally getting his Cossacks where they want to be on the Slingers, and gonna be cleaning up.
Here, the Assassins are out of position. The Carolians as well, and the Assassins are gonna go up top. Oh, the tree carrying here. The tree is for Sweden, and there you go. We can see some damage here. The Assassins, all the Assassins are dead. That's quite a lot of mass. The Assassins coming back from their raid. Nah, GG. Optimus, his mass is getting completely clean with the Assassins. That's gonna be a big snare right there, and there is no way those Carolians are gonna come out alive.
Maybe should be able to swing this water fight. Oh my gosh, it's so the micro here is so intense. Get in, get back in. Will the Yumi have a chance to snipe him? Look at the ship is at 62 HP.
Oh! Frontline with the god.
Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my gosh, my brother was insane, and that's GG. Wow, those galleys have such low HP. What is up, my little munchkins? Welcome. We are here for some more ESOC action. It is the final week of the EPL number 5. I think it's EPL number 5. It could be EPL number 72 for all I care about. Plenty of... No, it's season 6. Oh my god, it's season 6. EPL season 6. Where did the other 5 come up and go? I guess because we have been doing EPLs every year. And we were doing EPLs before DE came out as well. So a lot of history. Let's have a little check to see it all sets up lovely-dovely. I'm there. I see in the pre-stream ads at the moment, so we'll have to find out. Get that pop-out chat cooking. I think we are pretty much getting going and are ready to be going. Can I have a little catch-up with my players? Are they here? Are they squealing? Are they ready to get kicking? Final schedule. Daniel Dennis. Look to be get going straight away. They want to move pretty quick. I'm ready to move quick with them. That does not bother me one little bit. Would also always appreciate to see if the citizen I get sent my way as well. I'll let them know into this chat. Well, hello. Well, hello, ladies. Welcome. My keyboard is so messed up. Especially on the spacebar, which is my attack hotkey as well. So I might have to think about fixing that before I play Age of Empires again. I sound like giving anxiety, not wanting to play due to keyboard issues. We all here? Sounds good. Emery, give me a well hello there in the chat, because at the moment the chat box, the chat looks finally. Rachnar, take that shirt off, Harrison. It's not a shirt off, it's a wife beater. It's a wife beater. My cat of Fosters to beat women and their little children. Like I say, if the donations come in, I can take the shirt off. Not a problem. I can happily permanently lose my dignity online for a bunch of gamers sat in their bedrooms. Who cares? Still take. Well, you know, you're giveth and taketh. I mean, what's underneath it is just, you know, normal anatomy. You're not going to see something absolutely special. I mean, by doing this gives you a bit of a guess of what it might be underneath. So both players are alive. They're in the Discord. They are chatting, but I don't think they're anywhere close to picking their first Civ. Although they want to get going quickly, they just don't know where the Civ picking tool is. I can't quite help them with that one. Lol. Ooh, they're sending me the... the name Daniel last sent me a message in 2021. Still waiting for the other Civ pick. I'm still waiting for the other Civ pick. I'm still waiting for the other Civ pick before I announce it on stream. Lol, go. Right, our first game today. I don't even know what the map is, but I know it's going to be a Spain versus Mexico game. Interesting to see. Imagine TP. Imagine something that maybe actually Mexico could be a good map for it. Maybe a small map like Pampas. We'll have to find out. I'm sure it's on the news post. Oh, no, there isn't maps though. Ah, I'm sure it'll sort itself out. Maybe it's actually top of this final schedule thread. Yeah, really hard to find where the other maps are. You know what? We will just find out. We will just find out. Yes, the game is going to be now, or soon we cooking. Dennis and Daniel have already started. They have put very minor delay on. I don't think they really care. So it's the Great Plains. I don't think they mind too much. And well, I've already accidentally clicked in, so let us fucking click in and let us go. Game 1 coming up now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the final week of ESOC Premier League Season 6. This is the showdown between the CMCs and the HBBs, the Crassier Management Company and the Hudson Bay Bigs. 5th rank players coming up to play today. It is going to be Dennis versus Daniel, or should I say, actually, Daniel versus Dennis. And game 1 is going to be Great Plains, spawning down to the south map in the colour blue. It is Dennis representing the Hudson Bay Bigs. He's playing as Mexico. Daniel is fighting for the Crassier Management Company. He's spawned to northeast in the colour red, playing as Spain. Both players sent me the picks for game number 1. And we're cooking. And it's really good to see that we are kind of cooking and get going. I'm just going to have the most quickest check of everything just to be happy. Yeah. That's fine. And don't think there's anything else in the background, so we are pretty much ready to go. Have I still got the stream open on the other intro? Let me have a quick check. Oh, I do. I'm streaming to myself. That is such a pro gamer move, which I recommend nobody do. Daniel used to be one of those top players, brigadier level, maybe colonel. Never top, but certainly a solid player. Went off to play other games for many years, actually, but is now come back for the EPL. May probably go off again and come back for the EPL afterwards. I think he's had a good season so far, and probably should be a little bit stronger than Dennis, but Dennis is the more regular player, match prepared, plenty of experience of Definitive Edition, and expecting a close series. This is a play all 7 series as well. All games will be played regardless of the score. So 7-0s are possible. Hoping to not see a 7-0. My prediction is going to be... I'm going to go with 4-3 Dennis, actually. I think the kind of more... kind of being in the game, prepared, I think that might go a long way. It's going to be close, so I don't think we're looking at a significant whitewashes either way. And I know that Daniel's probably very favourite with the Brits and the French. Dennis, he's playing Mexico. He has his house up the sleeve. He has anything else he likes. So we'll have interesting to see how that is going on afterwards. First card as Mexico, as always, is going to be the Hacienda. Slightly defensive, but nearby the 320 XP treasure, there is not much else going on elsewhere. There's only a HP treasure, no double XP, but I'm sure Dennis will be looking to try and take this treasure on with the early aggression that Mexico can provide. Now, I think Baja is banned, but you would not want to go Baja on this map, really. Central America is possible, and I think versus Spain, I think that's a great idea. You have your own Falcons, Coal shipments, Soldados just dominate versus Musk rods. Also, just generic Age 2 Mexico, I think, puts Spain under considerable pressure. Best pikes in the game, best short range, fast speed, high damage skirms in the game. Soldados are insane building killers as well. They have everything up their sleeve. Surely this matchup is slightly Mexico favoured. I can't really think of a good reason why it's not. Actually, speaking of it, starting Hunt, okay, fine. He needs to really focus on herding his front hunt. Like, he needs to focus on herding his front hunt. And he would take the coin and then probably push back the Bisons with it as well. He does have back hunt. I do think he's scouted that out quite nicely. Yeah, he is aware of that. A brief pause is coming on. I just want to check if they're trying to message me or anything in the chat. No, they haven't for the time being. I need to stop that search. So I think we're all pretty good in the situation. Wonder if everyone else is still kind of taking their seats at the moment and ready for the show. Make sure you get some food, get some drinks. We'll be here for a fucking long time today. Nah, good. 40 people here already. I'm sure once A's is finished clapping his opponents, he'll drop over and say hi as well. And looking forward to that. Let me know any issues on the sound. Whether, my voice too loud for the game too loud for me, too quiet, everything too loud, everything. I'm only a humble person with a really poor setup. Look at that flag. That looked good. That was good. Right, coin crates getting some wood. What we'd be doing here is Mexico. We're looking for. We'll try and go for market. Depends what style of game you want to play, whether it's aggressive or kind of a more standard H2 Mexico play. I don't think Mexico FF is really on the cards at all, but in terms of crates, there's no reason why they can't. They do have XP as they age up as an American-style civilization. They got 5 700 coin. They got some strong shipments in the third age. 6 soldados, 2 falcons, 5 chinacas as well. 8 soldiers. They're not veteran though. That's not the greatest. You have to upgrade that yourself. I think you have to upgrade that yourself. Or might auto attack. I don't actually know about that. I will have to find out if that is the case. Already having 2 trees here makes it's going to be really painful if these villas have to move on to a different tree before they return back to work. I don't really know what Daniel's chopping for. He's already got 300 in the bank with a market in transitional ready. So is he looking for second trading post? He's fighting the Mexican explorer, but it must be soon time for the other Mexicans to age up. Yeah, slightly ahead. We'll have enough HP to get the age up. Padre will come up and heal. But he can only heal if Spain continues to fight. I don't really think that Daniel can stay. Extra 30% HP kicking in really nicely. That will be up to 620 HP. And a very strong position there for Spain. Spain ages up now. Oh, this is the most awkwardest position of the outpost I've ever seen. It's neither in front of the base, behind the base, or just off to the side. The town centre doesn't even cover the outpost. That's kind of... It's kind of bad. Huge amount of herding going on. Nice to see, but you don't really need that much as Spain. 700 wood. 5 vills as Mexico. 1 racks down. Steel traps coming in. Getting the house down. Critical, and that will unblock. Probably pike play. Going for a salty door. Okay, well that's just kind of get out and about. Get moving. Get some pressure. Does see racks here from Daniel. Countering potential units coming out. Looking at Daniel's point of view, a sturdy table. Also going for 700 wood. 5 vil. Rather interestingly there. The wood came for defensive racks and 2 houses. Aged up. Yeah, he aged up with the governor for the 200 coin. 1 outpost. So he had to chop for the barracks and houses in transition. Musks in queue. Second house for the population space of the Muskers and the 5 villas. Bought the market quickly for another batch of wood. That wood price going up, but wood is now in, so looking to kind of get buildings down in a more natural way. You know, Dennis with a forward position. Yes, he has gone for 5 villas, but he's sending in salty doors now as well. Okay, second racks. This is probably going to start. I'd like to think I'm going to get some pikes out just for that siege play. But he really wants to fight and take down this XP treasure. It is too good to be there. Musks and dogs pushing in from Daniel. What is he doing? Does he think? He sees the racks, and the racks can train skirms or soldados. Both units beats whatever Dan's got. Okay, dogs might do some good damage versus salty doors, but you got the Padre, 2 explorers, pull trick. Lots of things going on. Focus fire. Those dogs are not... Oh, micro here from Dennis. Micro here from Dennis. Well, Dennis is just not firing with these units. Not really pull tricking. Maybe try and bait in. I mean, when the Explorer does come in, the Explorer is not the damage dealer. It's the dogs. We need to kill the dogs. So, Salty Doors clean up the dogs, kill the Explorer very quickly. The Explorer being down means this is pretty much a free pick. Unfortunately, he's using ranged attack. Getting that melee, bypass that 30% range resist, and get that treasure picked off anymore. I know it requires an extra button to click for the melee mode, but it's kind of worth it. All the outlaws do go down, and the treasure gets taken from Mexico. 700 coin now is just massing infantry. Okay, second rack's behind the market. I'm not sure the full infantry play into the Civ with the best skirmishers. Age 2, these are 18 attack under flag, 17 default, normal skirms 15. These have more than 4 speed as well. They will just chase down muskets completely. And 17, 34, 34. Oh, 132. Okay, Rods survived 4 shots just about. Maybe? No, 136. No. Yeah, Rods do get 4 shot by Salty Doors pretty much exactly, even without flag cover there. So this is a Sea of Domination win at the moment. Rods moving in. We'll get some picks. No Great Coats at the moment, or Frontiersman, whatever the one that the Mexicans have. Has Dennis realised? No, he's just looking forward. Oh, he's got a rotated screen. He has looked at home, but Ville's got one Ville gone down already. And I'd like to ride with Dennis's point of view for the time being. Okay, there's a scum. Sees all them. That is a lot of musks. That is a lot of musks. Can you remember though? Spain have no fast age, and Daniel's got to commit in hard age too. Minutemen being called, dogs are out. Dogs don't think they can snare. No, they can't. A fighting retreat here from Mexico is in order. And you don't want to overkill. Explorer comes in to block where possible. Good sacrifice. And can I come back to the normal orientation? I do come back to the normal orientation. Skirms both sides. And I think Soldars can just go front line and just slam this in. Tank with long range attack as well. Fighting around the Cheyenne is also pretty awkward. I will give both players that, but that is Daniel chasing down one side. He could smell the army. It's just double skirm pops. It's a full heavy infantry army versus double skirm. And now Spain army is somewhat trapped with the heavy infantry soldados coming behind to kind of snare their, block their retreats. The skirms are damage dealers, and in they come. And this is just going to be a slaughter. 5 shots to kill the musks. I suppose the musks only need 7 shots to kill a skirm. I don't know. I just see Spanish musks going down very quickly with no age up behind at all. Spice trade! He was sending spice trade! Why is he sending spice trade? Oh, I can see why he's sending spice trade. He's got 26 vills on food. He's gone for House of Trastamara looking for the age up, but just... You have your Conquistador card, but you're not going for the archaic angle. And at the moment, we've got nothing to beat Skirm. No stable. Maybe the in-base FF was the play instead for the veteran skirmisher. The Falconets. And the Lancers. Just the Lancers. Oh. Defensive outpost, town centre, pivot 7 rods. There's no way pike play is shutting Spain down. The Civ to defend this. At the moment, the Grenadiers of the Soldados will just tear down the buildings. A couple of those going down. No cards on the muskets, age 2. No cards for Mexican infantry as well. That is a bit of a strange one. Most Civs actually do have cards for the units in age 2, but yeah. Another bill's going down. I think Moonshine got to 2k elo just playing age 2 Mexico, and doesn't surprise me one little bit. Best musk, best gun, best cav, best pike. Pike shipment incoming behind. Double skirms still rolling behind. These skirms are about 60-40 or 60-60. Slightly more expensive than their European counterparts, but not too much. 50 food, 65 coin versus 60-60 here. It's all fine, but that TC is just going down with no... Leave the skirt, leave the masks. Doesn't actually, just take down the TC. I mean, the age up's coming in at least, but like, this is forcing the whole army back. House of Trastamara. The timing is not quite working out. The Musk's going down before the age up. Age up Cav. There's no Minutemen, remember. Ville's just out here with their great coats. I will give them that. But now the Pikes turn up. There's nothing to do with the Pikemen. The timing of the defenses, Crash would say the least, but TC is going down anyway, regardless of a fantastic pop there. And a very safe, quick win there for the Mexicans in game number 1. I don't think there's much else to see apart from both players doing kind of like 400 wood age up styles, like style of play, and then 700 wood Fireville, 700 wood second racks, market upgrades, more houses, both spamming infantry age 2, but one civ had skirmishers and one civ refused to go into crossbows. I can kind of see the point that you can, once you close in with your dogs and your rods, get the salty doors into like melee, a bit confused what's going on. The musks can still work, and there was a decent mass of musketeers, but double pumping salty doors had the extra unit shipments there of the was it 10 pike, 3 cav, 6 no 5 skirm from Dennis. Also had Navajo behind. Whoa. Didn't even send the Navajos, and that would be an amazing card into this H2 play as well. You just kill the Vills and the Musks. Get 2 for 1. Wrong strategy here versus Mexico. Very obvious there. Next game is Hauser versus Brits. Dennis, feeling the momentum from game number 1, will continue straight into the next game. And we'll see if they get cooking and ready to go. Oh, turn that fan on for a bit. Praise be the cold air. It's not cold, it's just moving hot air closer to me. That would do. I got a cold beer though. I got a whole bag full of cold beers. We have a question. The team with the more total wins after all matches wins the grand final. That is indeed every game is worth a point. This series is as important as Ketaboy versus Julian K. There is no series more important than each other, all equal weighting. And if Dennis can secure a 7-0 win, then Ketaboy can literally just basically just sit around and pretend to play and not have to worry, because Big Dennis has been carrying his back, or you know, whichever team. The point stands. The point stands. Let's get into game number 2. We're on the Upper Himalayas, the map with the livestock, no trading post route through the middle, and no TP map. Let's have a bit of a better look. Winner of the last game, Dennis, now playing his main squeeze. The House of spawns to the north of the map in the colour blue. Daniel getting the Brits. I think that's his main squeeze. Going for the yellow colour. I don't know why he wants that. Let's look at Daniel's scouting pattern. Has he prepped this map? Does he know where he wants to look for? Coming back for the AT food. He has the crack shot ready to go. I don't mind that. Maybe getting closer. He might find the Yaks. The Yaks might move into his line of sight. If I was Daniel, I would probably have gone straight in a kind of corner direction and kind of cut back across the middle when you get to halfway. I mean, that scouting pattern might not be great, that idea. But, yeah, he's got somewhat 2 sets of Yaks on the flanks, one close to his base, one a little bit far out, and the one other in front of his base. And I think both players have similar. Yeah, one's their player's flanks. You kind of, once you find your Yaks, you kind of need to cut across horizontally and find your other. In terms of horizontal position, there won't be too much further that. And, ooh, Dennis has gone for a 5 macaque treasure for 120 food. I'm sure that confusion ability went ham there. Huge treasure to start off of the game. Village dogs being researched. Another hut coming down. Looking pretty good here for Dennis. And I'm sure we're going to see the exact same thing from Dennis from last game. Just stage 2, mass units, mass like 3-unit comp, and kind of win the game that way. There was nothing really impressive about Dennis's strategy last game. It literally was H2, make units. He found the right units to make. He kept spamming the buttons and got the win. And his playstyle at his house is pretty much the same, I think. I think he wants to try and do the Songhai and kind of go for a Raider Fulani Archer main combo. And I wonder if Daniel will stay going full Musketeers or whether he will try and do some sort of longbow defense, maybe longbow with some defensive musks. Hunt here, it's not great. This isn't really known as the Brit map, but with some of the cliffs here, there is potential for walling, like really strong walling. This can be walled up. This is pretty much walled up anyway. Get some longbows behind there. Maybe the aged up outpost will sit here. Defensive trees. There's options here for Daniel to play a defensive game. If you play defensive, you give up map though. That's the problem. When you give up map, you have no access to any hunts and everything's under pressure. Bit of a harder one here. Advanced agriculture. Just normal hand cav HP. Fulani Archer combat. Jav Rider combat. Great damage against heavy cavalry from range. Okay, multiplier and HP, fine. Not a lot of age 4 infantry cards, so no FI for native play. There are 2 native posts on this map, and with the livestock you get on this map, I'm sure Hausa can pull off an FI. I think it's one of their stronger strategies, maybe like a can-based play. Get to the 3rd age. Age up, then again with a can into H3, H4, pick up the Yoruba. And get those influence being spent for a huge timing. Maybe that timing play doesn't work into Brit. So we'll kind of find out how Dennis wants to handle this anyway. 40 wood picked up, and Daniel just looking around. Okay, one villager's herding left, one villager herding right. Has picked up those yaks on the right side. He's only got 3 yaks though, and he doesn't see the 2 forward of his base. He'll see that there, and he'll probably go out and pick it after his treasure is confirmed. Was that 40 wood in the trees? I think it is. 35 wood, 1 snow leopard. Okay, it's pretty good. Good to know. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying the cold water on the fan. Honestly, it's not. It's only that it's just. When I got the PC on, it's still very hot and warm in the room, but it's not unbearable. Later, I'll be going back out, having a shower, probably lay in the garden until about midnight, then get home, lay in bed, starfish out, bollock naked, all that good stuff. Enjoying the fact that we're in the summer and not the winter. It's not too bad, the weather, actually. I think if you embrace it, if you accept that it's going to be a bit warm, you'll be fine. But I think if it's more the fact that you have to work in the heat constantly outside as well, that's when it just gets unbearable. Forward war camp here from Dennis. Musks in queue once again here from Daniel. I think he's wanting to defend versus the early Songhai play. One yak picked up, the other yak getting converted. It's just easy for Dennis. This is easy. You know, this is worth a decent amount of wood or coin here for the priority is getting the livestock. When you're against the African Sids, you have to win that fight or at least contest it. You can't give them the full livestock, otherwise you might as well hit that GG thanks for playing button. Longbows following up afters on the wood crates, that makes sense. Double wood shipment back to back, and I think the defensive play will start to pick up. Oh, that yak did get picked up again, though. Fair play. 5 yaks on the field. Fulani Archers out here for Dennis. And I think he's looking to try and secure this hunt left side as well. longbows in the trees. That should be fine. Out come the Raiders from the TC here from Dennis, and that's the Songhai. Big Button, he's gone for Palace of Amina. Okay, yeah, Palace of Amina is just for the forward. Palace, I think it is a Palace, isn't it? Palace, yeah, influence. Is that each card now has influence? No. It literally is just the Palace builder and some influence, but he's not wanting to spend it on any Magadies just yet. There's University. Where's the Songhai text? What is there any Songhai text in particular? I don't know where I look for the Songhai text. I think it's just a big button from the TC only, and that's where the influence got spent from the Palace of Amina. The Palace is up, but the influence being created to send the Raiders in Fulani's. Those musks will get picked off. These are nearly double damage archers into heavy infantry. There's no great cuts in that just yet. And that manor house, halfway completed, going down. Good 40 XP here. Going to Dennis, and a denial of resources here for Daniel. You see just the Raiders just running around, and Daniel sat back. If he can get this outpost now pretty much undefended by Daniel, it'd be a big pickup. Those flies want to go forward though. Push back the musk. The musks are the ones once again and siege down the Raiders. He's just going to try and kite his way out there. More flies coming in. Timing there. Slightly unfortunate. But I think this outpost, if this goes down, it kind of opens the floodgates. Okay, now that the musk's in range, we shouldn't be... Handcav just sat there tanking in front of the musketeer fire. He's looking for the longbows as well. It's maybe slightly heavy on the cab. We do have only one Rax at the moment, making Falanis. 15 Falanis though. Longbow's doing so much good work. And now that the Flyers are pushing infantry back, this is when the cab just turns around and sieges the outpost. Double musk defense there from Daniel, and actually Dennis is making a run for it. Unfortunately, a broken outpost is still as functional as a sturdy outpost. A sturdy table is still as good as a wonky table in this game. And Dennis will be disappointed that push didn't really account for much, and maybe he'd be thinking about pushing around the flanks for some raids. That would be a smart play next. Hit that back hunt. Actually, the Bill here going out for this far right hunt over here. That's vulnerable. Yes, containing Brit is your main game plan, but it's also, I think it's also just raiding and maneuverability. These are slightly faster than musks. Both longbows and Brits only move at 4 speed. The Raiders are very good versus longbows. They have 30% range resist as well. He's going back in for the outpost siege, and Daniel didn't repair. I don't know why he's not repairing it. Goal coming in. I don't know if he's wanting to think about aging up afterwards. Outpost does go down. Fly's just getting nice trades. They're getting good trades, good value. Cav going right, and Cav has now seen the hunts going down. Dennis is chasing this. Well, he hasn't scouted anywhere. Okay, he's seen the villager herding, and actually there's a couple kind of dead animals anyway. Dennis' game plan really needs to scout all available resources here for Daniel. That would help his raids in his containment game and what he wants to do. Another raid goes down, unfortunate. Vil does go down, denies the hunt. If they have that forward villager on the barracks, this is when you kind of go through and start laming Brit Hunt. It's a tournament game. There's no reason to not, apart from genuinely frowned upon. But actually, sometimes it is a needs-must situation in this business. Boop, boop, boop. There are hand cav upgrades here, but not enough raiders here from Dennis. He's still kind of gone the Songhai play. Songhai's now looking for the raid on the villagers. The villagers do not. They're great cut still. And that might be a dead vill there. Ooh, leaves it with 10 HP. But have you noticed it's just Daniel once again going heavy on the musketeers. Longbows just not really there. Only 9 longbows is not going to whistle his Flying Archers. And the Flying Archers will happily trade into the musketeers, picking up good value. More range than the musks. How's that Minutemen being called already? Almost feels like mini desperation. The Hausa heroes get a bit too keen on the right flank. But stuff like the knowing, but there's villagers moving to the right as is Dennis. Dennis is actively looking, but he's not seen the Vills move at the same time. But as soon as he sees the Vills, he'll be over. Yeah, Vills hurling back again. Here come the more Vills. And the whole eco is pushing right. Where is the army? Should be sat on the hunts. I'll be having words with this team's coach, having Dennis not sat on the hunts here. This is critical play in this kind of containment situation. You can't let the hunts walk back into Brit's base. These are pretty much safe. These two are just in the wilderness, and that is good job, but those Vills are happily gathering. They're still not great coats, and the Cav raid from the other side pulls the army back into the middle. 2 Vills will go down. He should commit to the 2 Vills and pull back out. Musks come across. Hussars moving right, but guess where? The Flying Archers, and they're going to get massive value on these Vills. Great coats do come in, but the Flying Archers will just murder these Vills one by one. In the space of like 10 seconds, 7 Vills have now gone down. There's some Javcav to intercept the Hussars, and Dennis, he's on fire, baby. Anticipating everything. There's some griots here as well. A 4-unit composition, and the Vill and the Songhai are back in, but only a couple musks remaining. Dan is stuck in base with 3-unit composition moving around everywhere. The Brits are moving out for a fight. Oh, we're not seeing. Dennis not seen it. Dennis not seen it. Griots need to get onto the hand cav to slow them down. He's going to try and cut his way back out there, but now the Griots have slowed this army down. Kind of Griots just need to sacrifice themselves. Cav go back in, question mark? That's what I feel kind of what you need to do. 29 Villa economy here from Dennis working. Daniel at 33 in base. Split resources. Probably on berries as well. Or Cav goes down. Distance now being picked up. Most of the Flying Archers have been picked off, but the Jav Cav standing pretty firm. Yeah, they're looking for the hunt. They're looking for the hunt. He's stuck on berries. Yeah, the Explorer's back on the hunt on the right side. He knows that there's Vills out there. And Dennis kind of continuing age 2. Did send in 700. I feel like he sent in 700 with coin there, but he must have switched it to the 5 cav for the remass angle. 16 raiders on the field. And Musks are pushing in. Oh no, this is game over, because guess what? There's a lot of anti-longbow cav here. Wants the heavy infantry go down from being frontline fodder. Longbow's exposed. This is a G to the G. And the G himself, Garja, will not be impressed by this. I'm not too sure if Garja watches these days. But I think House is now starting to take an economic advantage as soon as if you count the cattle in as well. And Brit, they've used all their crates to mass the army. He's caught it there. GG. And Dennis 2-0 up in this best of 7, actually. Not best of 7, play all 7. Yep, that's okay. And win there for big Dennis. Congratulations to him as well. Let's look at that Vill raid towards the end. 7 Vills going down, I think. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Maybe a Vill got trained here. A little bit idle time in places as well. And after all that, pretty much having similar villagers, no extra resources to sit on. It's a sad situation to be as the Brits. It's interesting. Game number 3 is going to be a Mexico versus a French affair. Daniel also going for the Mexicans. And the map is going to be Texas. No Baja play here, but Texas. Bit of Central America. Maybe the middle ponds does spawn this time. We'll see what the plan is behind. And we'll just hop into the game. They're in, ready to go. And so are we. We are ready to go. AIDS has dropped by as well. Welcome, AIDS, to the game. To the stream. Hope you always have the thing. I'm cooking here in England, but I'm cooking with my Colf Counter Fosters. So chin chin to you boys up there. And let's have another good one. Oh, just look at the water. Oh, that is so nice just to bathe. And there's some swans. I didn't even know there's swans in Texas. Maybe there's not. Maybe there's not. But there's swans in my local river. Little cygnets on. That's so cute. Dragonfly as well. With all the action. Game number 3 of the Play All at 7 today is on Texas. Dennis 2-0 up. I'm on the wrong screen. Let's go to the game screen. You've missed my swans. You've missed my cygnets. Okay, there's the swans. There's the cygnets. And here is Dennis spawning to the north map in the colour blue, playing as the French, taking in-base trading post. And Daniel currently 2-0 down, spawning down to the south in the red, playing as Mexico. Age 1 markets here. Starts with the extra cow as well. Wonder how Daniel wants to play this. Is there any aspect for a... This is weird. This is a weird spawn. There is no side native post over here, which usually blocks off all the map. I always thought there's 4 spawns. I suppose it does vary. Maybe that this they spawn on this side if the middle water doesn't exist in its land. But this is very open for both players and their TCs at the moment. And actually, I'm looking for hunts next to Dennis's base north of the trading. This town centre is absolutely nothing. It's just desolate. And same here for Dennis. At least the resources are relatively balanced in terms of their distribution. But both players will be looking to kind of move left. And actually from Daniel's point of view, there really isn't any obvious to take. The deer nearby. He has herded in 1 bison. Back in Dennis's base, 1 bison herd already herded in. Or the starting one, the pronghorns nearby. And there's kind of double hunt, close enough, ready to be picked up. We've got Pioneers, we have got Wilderness Warfare, and maybe a nod to a Sark playstyle, or possibly a French Revolution late game if he wanted to go that way. Comanche not offering too much assistance there. Bit of Cav HP. Cav speed, I think. Yeah, Cav speed, 5%. And some cheaper tech costs on the coin, which it's one of those techs, it looks great on paper, but after you factor in the cost of the trading post as well, you don't really save a huge amount. Wouldn't mind to see like a... Just to redesign this game, it wouldn't mind seeing like some trading posts having like civ bonuses attached to them. Like, oh, if you ally the Comanche or your Cav train, 5% faster by default and stuff like that. That might be a interesting way to redesign the game if you were to redesign it, but we are not. I think all eyes on Daniel, how he wants to play this. The Hacienda is going for the cows, are staying at home, keeping safe for the time being. He's aware there's a native scout nearby, which could take all the cows before the Hacienda is complete. Looking at his deck, he's got a insurgent attack. Saltador stronger versus nearby resources. I don't know the exact values of how much. Look, he's got 20 sheep. He's got a 20 sheep card. What are they teaching him in the CMC? Big Geeks has been theory crafting with Daniel saying, oh, that 20 sheep card. When it comes in, you'll be OP. But 20 sheep on the Hacienda might not actually be that bad in the end. Don't Mexico only get one? No, they do get 2 factories. The other factory card costs 1,000 rays to send, though. You do get the payoff from it, but it is one of those weird cards. No revolt allowed. You can revolt, you just can't. The only thing banned here, well, you got both series with the bans. Oh, there's 3 bans in effect. Baja Revolution is banned, but Central America, Rio Grande, Yucatan, all those are fine. And French's point of view, all revolutions are allowed. All, I think, Old Guard in the revolution is allowed, but Old Guard outside of the revolution is not allowed. For some reason, I think they've extended it to the Advanced Church card in general, but I think that's I don't think that's the problem. It's the old. I think somebody might want to try Middle Guard Rush with Forward Outpost, but that's absolutely terrible anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway. So, Musk's defensive hit from Dennis. Daniel is going for some pikemen to start off with. I don't mind that for the siege or the trading post. You know, fast movement speed, bypasses CDB's 40% range resist, but I don't really think you're going to be doing a full insurgent composition here versus French. It's just, you will just die to CDB fire, musketeers as well. Could probably follow back up with the, oh, it doesn't have the Navajo, does have the Saltadors. Probably will follow up with Skirm play behind. He only has 1 Brax at the moment, and it's a batch of 2 pikemen. Oh no! What's they teaching at the CMC? There's no. He has a market, but there's no house. What's they teaching him at the CMC? You can train a batch of 10. A batch of 10. You know, we know that pikes are expensive on population. That's why they only cost food. I mean, they should cost wood as well because it's a pikeman, but you know, this is specialty Mexico. This is creme de la creme. And he's house again. He's gone 5-0. He needs more houses. Where's the house coming down? He's thinking of the trading post. He was trading post in Stagecoach, but he can't afford it. Where's the house? It's there. Can Oneville beat it? Can Oneville beat the infantry batch? I think it will. Oh, the G is here. The G is here. Guardian of the Great has given us his presence. 12 insurgents, and off they go. They'll try and do something. But muskets in the defensive box stand, they will just slaughter them and push them back. I like 10 muskets. I don't like 15. Having said that, though, Dennis, with a stable and sending a crossbow and eating cows. Once again, he's going to stage 2, mass units, and just stage 2. He's not in study table. After study table, there are musketeers nearby. You need to run away. It's a decent batch of horse, and the thing is, you'll be expecting to then go into some skirms, send skirms to kind of counter the musks, but out come the crossbows, which will happily fight the skirms in close range, and just the hussars as being absolute beasts. Depends on how hard Mexico wants to defend this. A bit of a CDB pull as well. This whole base is getting nuked. Stagecoach does come in, but that's a lot of investment. It would take time to pay off, but the problem is he would have to get the extra res from the Stagecoach to rebuy the Hacienda. And the barracks going down. Skirm's coming out, but crossbows nearby. And the melee from here from Dennis. Dennis, I don't know what Dennis has been smoking lately, but he is on fire. This is some excellent play from him. Daniel looking for the fast stage card now, pivoting out a different strategy. I think realising that he's going to be... oh, he's losing front base, but he's not even close to the edge of it. He's got the coin on the floor. He's not got coin on the floor. Oh, don't lose the cows. He's going to lose the cows. Oh, he saves the cows. Yo, oh, he's body block. The cows are body blocking. But who are they blocking, though? Huss onto the insurgents. They do actually catch the army. Crossbow nearby. There's a Vil nearby as well. That's going down on the Z move. And the Hussar being added into the competition here from Dennis is just a chef's kiss of a strategy play. And is just forced Mexico back in base. The Egypt will come in, but there's no standing army. There's no... was this Egypt with Tabasco? Is that some skirms? I think Egypt was just some H2 skirm. You can send in the vet scum upgrade, but there's nothing here. This game's done. This game is j'ai fini, as the French explorer would say. Oh, what do they teach Dennis at the CMC? No, at the Daniel at the CMC. Boys, let's now get another beer in. Bring Paul in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Oh, I need the kind of overflowed then. Cav crossbow moving back in, and panic stable being thrown with 3 villagers. The villagers are gonna die with their great cards. Oh, Daniel just hit the GG button already. Luckily, it's a play or 7. Actually, no. Unluckily, it's a play or 7. You might lose 7-0 here at this rate. And guess what? That Hacienda is going to get absolutely nuked as well. Still a TP here. A lot of shipment curve for Dennis as he lands in our next stage. Be very good for him. But I think 700 coins being sent behind. And Daniel is... Dennis has beat Daniel to the 3rd age. Dennis, with an army of musketeers, is now sending in falconets and training veteran goons behind. Meanwhile, Daniel's in his TC. Well, now the Egypt's coming in. He will have the XP. And, whoa. How many crates of gold is this? Is that 1,000 gold? You can age up to 1,000 gold. A reward twice. Oh, right, 500. Man, that card's insane. Why do the Mexicans get like cards that strong? Anyway, 1,000 gold. Going to Soldado's card 1. He's getting more gold. Why is he on the? He's getting gold crates and he's on the gold as well. It's not any mercenary shipments. I'm kind of stuck. What's the play here? I'm a bit stuck. A cathedral mercantilism, but I don't think Mexican US mercantilism is worth it in pretty much any sense. What's state religion? No, not that. Not that. Holy Mass? No, it's not. You don't really want that. He's just trying to look for Hunt. I guess he was just trying to wait for the Hunt to herd in before moving Villas back onto it. But veteran Soldados, 6 of them, 2 Falk versus just an absolute onslaught. And Dennis getting on to the stage line here of Daniel. Oh, no great coats. Oh, the Vilga's flying. I'm going to ask Dennis what he's been having for breakfast lately, because this is insane. I will say that maybe Daniel's suffering from heat stroke, because it is bloody hot in the UK at the moment for us. Does win Falk War 2-0. Soldado's veteran with 90 melee catches the goons, 3-shot cutting them down. Just about. Dennis is knowing better. He backs off. He's killed so many of Daniel's vills. He doesn't have to do anything more. Oh, the back raid with the musketeers. This is so sweaty. Oh, I love the sweat fest from Dennis at the moment. Keeping the skirms forward, prodding. And, like, if I was to look at Daniel's point of view, like, I don't even know where he's playing rotation screen as well. God, everyone's playing rotation screen these days. I'm not a fan of it. I understand why, but I'm just not a fan of it. Falk goes down, and the amount of units here, you can just focus the other Falk down. Skirm should be looking for the soldiers one by one. 14 vills remaining. He hasn't seen the back units. Okay, he now sees the his crossbows. Where did the crossbows come from? They were masks before, but now there's crossbows there. They're hiding in the trees. Soldado Falconet was the composition, but it just doesn't matter when you've got so few units that you can't protect them. Vet Soldados are insane, but you can't carry on with no villagers. Dennis just a masterclass, double score, gets the victory as well. This might be a quick series. There's still 4 more games and 4 more points to fight, but look, Gigs, what you need to do, you need to get Daniel into a room. You need a team talk. You need to say this. What we displayed is not the spirit of the CMC. You need to tell him what CMC stands for. Get him to pray at the monuments to Kaiserklein. We need that fighting spirit here. I don't think we must have had a 7-0 in the history of EPL before, but we can take the pub quick question of who gets the first 7-0 of the EPL 6. Just don't make sure it's not you. That's all it is. Look at the timeline on this one. It's actually quite interesting. That delayed military play here from Mexico because of the housing's painful. Dennis times it with crossbow, Huss and Musk and just pushes back and dominates. And just the amount of vills going down. And this is also trying to cut vills to get the age up in. 26 down to 20, even down to 12 in the end as well. Village production from Dennis, very strong. Resources maybe double in the end. I mean, yeah, there's a decent 5k gap at that point. No. I was looking at Daniel's point of view. Then they're both rotating screens. They are both screen rotate enjoyers. Daniel used to be I think more of a treaty player, and Dennis is just Dennis. Because we're looking at a studied table's defensive line of sight there. Like, I know it's really hard to follow who's Dennis and who's Daniel, both beginning with D, but it is what it is. Guns and the dual cans of beer. Basically, if I'm a Pokemon, I'm now Conkeldurr. That's what it is. Let's see some pull-ups. Oh no, it's just too hot to do pull-ups. It's just too hot to do pull-ups, and I'm here casting the games today. Not being a monkey for your entertainment. We've already seen House, from Dennis. Let's have a look. Civlix? Oh, Civpix. Doesn't matter. We'll find out. Non-ranked game spectator mode. They're not in-game just yet. Maybe they're taking a break. Find myself home alone for the next couple of days, but I'm busy on Saturday, Sunday for like music stuff and football. But I've just basically said, do I want to cook for myself these days? I thought, fuck it, no. I'm just gonna get a big bag of Huel Black Edition, and that's just my meals for the next couple of days. Easy. Why does everybody else like struggle with this? It's just I find it super easy. Okay, lights come on. Hallelujah. Okay, fine, come on. Oh, they're up there. We're ready to go. We're on Manchuria. And the civs are yet unknown, but there's gonna be Ottoman this game. There's gonna fucking be Ottoman. Oh, there's no Ottoman! Here we go. Right, let's move in and turn the beautiful fan off in a second. Right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here on game number 4. We're on Manchuria, points to the northeast of the map in the colour blue. It's Dennis playing as the Ethiopians. Pretty much the only person who actually enjoys playing the African civs, it seems like, in the top 100. I suppose it is good to see. I mean, somebody's got to play the African civs at some point, and Dennis is making good use of it. But for some reason, unbeknownst to the gods of competitive Age of Empires 3 and the management of the CMC company, Daniel was playing Inca. Why? We're going for some Inca water play, but Daniel's a really good port player. This is what I get confused with. He's a really good port player, and Ottoman water is just better than the pair of them at like Eco water. So maybe Daniel is saving those two civs up later in this series, and this makes sense because it's play all 7. There's always going to be 7 games, but if Daniel doesn't win this game, he's got a lot of answer at the Shrine of Kaiserklein, because people vote that Inca is the worst civ in competitive Age of Empires 3 at the moment, and as far as I'm aware, it's pretty unanimous. Some people say it's Russian, some people say actually Russia's pretty good, and tournament's probably better because of some niche maps, etc., etc. But like, this is just one of those. It's just one of those civs you probably wasn't expecting to see. And this matchup as well. Someone was saying rarest matchup in the game. I actually believe that it probably is, because you know, both are pretty unpopular civs to play as, but that's not due to strength of Ethiopia. That is just enjoyment of playing that civ and that play style. But the Inca, it's I don't know. I feel that Ethiopia FF with the water is just going to destroy anything that Inca wants to try and do. That Sebastopol water is just too good of a building killer. Wake up, producer, mid-treasure. No, that's me. Was there a contestation? 75 wood. Big deal. We all know that there's a 800 Edo gap between the two players today, because Dennis is on fire. Na 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 na. Dennis is on fire. Na 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 na. Hey, Kater boy, if next time you say anything about producer, you are casting and producing next series, okay? Deal? Deal. Got it? Fine. Ethiopia's deck, 1 versus 1 water, does have 2 party boats, 3 party boats, and 1 war dhow, which is that the same as Zebek in terms of strength? I don't actually know how that relates to it, but for 250 coffee beans, it's got to be the same style as a Zebek or a Fulkan in terms of combat power underwater. Very strong. We have 9 gas Kenya H3, no 8 gas Kenya, but 8, 9 Shotel, gas Kenya combat. God, gas Kenyas were just no, Shotel's just destroying her, right? Plume Spearmen do come out, but Nef Tenyas, gas Kenyas, the mortar. Safe TP line for XP and all the influence stuff behind. It should be fine. I'm sure Dennis knows what he wants to this matchup. I'm sure he can do pretty much everything in this matchup if he wants to as well. I don't know. I mean, they look like seashells, but they could also be. No, seashells. I mean, coffee beans obviously, you know, brown, black. But obviously, coffee beans, you can get coffee in the Americas, right? Am I getting confused with like cotton, that kind of stuff? I don't know. Seashells, beads. It could be beads. Who knows and who cares? I don't even know what an export is at the moment. Like that, we're starting going, what's an influence? But an export is just like a leaf, like a tea leaf. Who knows? A weed leaf. Get smoke on that. Yeah. Community Plaza does come up for study table. That age up, that can get the llama working on. I don't think Gax can work on the plaza, but llama can. No, yes. Oh, I'm gonna be so amazed if they can. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Oh, who's on the plaza? Is it just the Yeah, it's just the llama, but the buffalo's there for blocking. Tide comes down, more wood here for State Table. I think Dennis has got the better treasure so far, and probably the better cat. Oh, just look at the fat yaks. I mean, I did a YouTube video one day and just said, like, this is just like, yeah, the game's done. Age 1, the game has won. GG, well played. The game is over. And I feel like this is also, like, a case that the game is just over. 8 yaks, all on the marketplace already. That means the Zebu cattle, these are cows as well. They can basically fatten to their full potential while you're kind of... You could do it, but you can pull the cows off, click, sell the yaks as you need to, then put the cows back on and just wait for them to fully fatten to 500, 500. That would be pro-economic macro or micro, but I don't think these players to be that level. But yeah, and it was this map as well in particular, which is kind of funny. And a lot of food, coin coming in. Is that coin crates? Looks like he wants to go coin angle at the moment. Nope, I'm chatting absolute BS. We've got forward war camp with Gas Kenya. Are we? I don't know. We're not doing the shake. We're not doing the shake Red Sea Wagon double barracks all in H2 build, which I always joke that's Shake's only build with Ethiopia. It's a good build, but it's like the only build known to man. Gas Kenya's come out. That's dead. Chasky. Oh, they're all the same. Nice treasure, 70 coin, work that middle of the map, making use of that very good. That basically pays off for one Gas Kenya anyway, so nice one. I guess he's going to try and siege down the dock, is to play siege down the dock or put pressure on H behind with a forward build. This is anti, but Dennis is all over Daniel tactically this game as well. I can't be proven wrong. We've got a little bit of water to go. It's 3 fishing boats only, no upgrades. Makes no sense to upgrade 3 fishing boats, but like, is the whole plan here to literally bait the water aggression while you're going to land? He hasn't even got Chincha Brewing yet. That needs to come in now. Yeah, Chincha Brewing on its way. But we are nowhere near to any age up or any defense. He's going for Jungle Bowman, probably batches of 5 each, and just fully stay on the food and get full batches coming through. But we got the XP dance now onto Wood Trickle 0.8 from this llama is very, very useful. I will give him that. Fast age, I think. No, actually. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is fast age. He's gone for the fast age tech at the Mountain Monster. How many Abens has he got? 3 Abens. I want to see an Aben on... you could train Abens up here, can't you? Get the Abens working up here, but these 2 Abens, I want to see them in the forward fight. We're sending big mortar. We're sending big mortar. Get those Abens forward right now. There is no reason to not be passively healing that mortar. And that is the most tilting thing. There's so many tilting things about Age of Empires 3, but the fact that nobody seems to care that healing units in combat breaks the game. Oh. I could go on a tangent to how, like, things like how the build XP you get from the capital breaks the kind of the build XP theorem of AoE 3, all that kind of stuff. How pretty much buildings give you the same XP depending on how much it costs, but capital just says, yeah, nah, not interested, mate, lol. And same with Aben's healing units from range while they're fighting. It's just such a lol moment. Are they coming? They're not coming. Where's the Hudson Bay Bigs brutality? They're coming! Here they come! Why am I getting so excited over that? It's one that's like, you're playing Ethiopia. It's right. Use the cattle. Go for the fast age up. Go musk some mortar. Bring your Abens. That's your checklist for playing this Civ. Oh, they're getting so close to the mortar. Oh, but it just doesn't matter. There's so much HP. And the Abens will come behind. Just volley fire. So much damage. Does anybody know if the solid shot actually, the explosive shot actually works? A Chimi run, but it's just 500 HP worth of. You're not gonna kill it. You're not gonna kill it. And these in melee just doing so well. The Abens here are healing. They are healing the mortar. It might not go to full HP because they're going down, but it's just keeping it alive so much longer. And all the. Oh, it's alive! Oh, it's stayed alive on 10 HP! Oh, it's going up! Oh, it's just going up, and the bowmen commit, but then it's so broken! It's so broken, and we stand for this. Oh my god, that's just... Oh, I think Aben's healing Explorers in H1's bad enough, but oh my... I just kept the bowman stuck there for another 8 seconds. Okay, maybe like 6 seconds game time, like 7 seconds my time. But they just, the amount of extra casualties that caused because one man was waving his scepter a little bit longer. Oh. This is why, was it Grand Sepoy Lamer is like 1900 on the ladder because he just plays Ethiopia FF and there's sometimes just nothing you can do. His Ville's out of position. And there's a Falcon. Where's the Falcon come from? I think that's the European cannons and all the influence, but like you've still got always Somali Isas and Elite Gas Kenyas are just Daniel he's consulting Gigs. He's going, Gigs, where's this going wrong? Kaiser Klein, why am I ruining your legacy? What's going on? I mean, okay, maybe Sepoy's not 1900, but like I can't see a reason why he can't be 1900 with just Ethiopia. Like, what do you do into this? This is one of those civs that you follow the build order and you get the elo. Same with Otto. You follow the build order, you get the elo. Yeah, game's over. 4-0 Dennis. Double African win as well. And I'm not too sure really the Inca pick was that inspired in the end. I guess we'll go to the game number 5. Oh, but let's look at that post game military fight. That's just carnage. It's just carnage. Oh, it's just carnage. That's disgusting. Kyle Carragon, yeah, it's a play or 7. All 5 series this week are play or 7s. They're fighting first team to mathematics 18 wins. 18 wins. 18 wins. Wins the series. Wins the tournament. This is brutal. Anyway, who is Daniel is CMC, right? I'm not messing this up. I got the teams completely wrong. Let me check the news. Daniel HBB does CMC. Daniel's HBB. No, Daniel's CMC. Dennis is HBB. Dennis is on the same team as Julian. Daniel's on the same team as Keta. Right, okay. Can you confirm Daniel's your teammate? Can you just confirm that? I think it is. But sometimes it's one of those you just need to check. Anyway, back to the home screen. Let's take another sip of beer, boys. It's got a stack of. Well, it's only the 2 cans. But. Up next, Italy Mirror. Have you logged into the game already? Are they ready to go? Are you ready? Are you ready to go? Are you ready? I don't see the game. No, that's the wrong thing. So yes, Ethiopia. But now we see the revenge of the Ethiopians, but it's into India. Can Daniel do what Dennis just did in reverse? I think this is a matchup which also should be like a stomp for Ethiopia. India don't want to send 2 siege elephants to deal with 1 mortar. It's kind of fucking awkward. Summer cut looking good. Thank you, Tabun. It's progress. I haven't done too much. It's an ongoing thing, but I'm doing it all now with the beards for you today. So let's salute that. The game is in. Ooh, Pampas Sierras. Livestock map. They're in, and I think we should click on. Give me the cool air. Oh. That's actually quite nice. It's beautiful. Pampas Sierras is our 5th game of this Play All 7 series. Dennis has won 4 on the bounce and has now gone for the Indian civilization. The double elephant explorers making a rush to the left-hand side plateau. Daniel playing as the Ethiopians, now taking his explorer to the left side as well, picking up the cattle, picking up the livestock, looking to add to their livestock market pen. And I just love this angle. Den is just not taking prisoners, going straight to the middle and cutting off the reinforcements. Might actually try and he's gonna bully. He's gonna bully Daniel with the second explorer. He's gonna go behind and try and cut off. And Daniel hasn't even picked up his defensive 2 llamas as well. I think Dennis can see it. Dennis can see it, right? He's taken it, but does he know? He's gonna try and wheel it back. Okay, yeah, Dennis might lose these 2 defensive, but guess where this is going? This is going for more defensive llamas, and it's going to be a field day here for the Indians. 4 llamas already. Okay, does lose his 2 defensive. Oh! No! No! No, AoE 3, do not do this. You can't. That is Daniel's by right. That is Daniel's by right. And then Daniel takes these 2 as well. Is it 6? Is it 6-2? 6-3? 6-2. The Llamas is 6-2 in favour of Indians. Oh my god. So, yeah, that's the Civ, which I said was kind of, if you get all the livestock, it's just GG, win easy. Yeah, it's 2 cows and 2 llamas. That's it. I think I agree with the notion that Ethiopia should destroy India. I can't really see how the FF matchup really plays into India's way unless they do something like Yurumi card 1 and close in on the mortar. But you don't get siege elephants. It's just a lot of shipments to deal with. A shipment that's just better than your shipment, and your shipment costs resource. Well, you're forced to. You're forced to do that so you can extend the game a bit longer and kind of get some Gurkha going, but who knows. 2P could actually not be a bad shout here for India in particular. Not Ethiopians, but 50 food, 50 wood for 2P Blackwoods. I think they're designed to basically be British longbows in DE. And consider your India with maybe in-base Kani Martyr, you got your double upgrade on wood by default as well. These are 20 range decent units. I would consider this. I really would consider it. Quayshaw on the right. Bolus as well. I mean, if it's in Ethiopia just dumping up a load of infantry in close space, then it might not be a bad shout. Probably better, though, for the 2P, but that would get obviously torn down by the frontal siege. It's an idea, it's a consideration. And Daniel going for the treasure, and guess who comes along? It's Dennis. It's Dennis, it's Dennis. Maybe remote stun and steal. Remote stun and steal, he's looking for it. Oh, remote stun and steal! He gets it! Oh, Daniel's having a stinker. There we go. The 2P seems super good for archer civs in general. I do agree with the notion it's good for archer civs because of the 10% damage for 150 wood, 150 coin, but actually, stuff like 2P slash and burn for cheaper buildings, I mean, that's a consideration as well. But I think as just the unit in its own right, you can't... Where is this herding going? I guess we're so APM focused on our, H1 antics that actually sometimes, a defensive hunt over here is not really the end of the world. A nice herding back here in base, kind of securing that. Daniel's agent up is going with the J-Swits, which I think was the same age up as Dennis previous game. I wasn't paying particular attention though. Kani Martyr defensive, Consulate coming up. Ottoman Consulate from Dennis most likely. I guess he'll go Ottoman for the fills and then save for Huss. I don't think he'll go Huss first. So I wonder why. So I guess Consulate 300 export before foreign login is a build. Maybe Dennis just doesn't have time for both Consulate and the Trickle. That's why he's gone for the Consulate play here. And we'll probably follow up maybe 700 wood, 700 coin. Does see the church. Daniel finally getting in second tier. Food upgrades, 700 coins, 700 wood. This is a FF, right, I think. Might even be worth eating one of your livestock to kind of help you get there. But there's no forward building wagon at all. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why the Palace Builder and the Tokens of Influence were sent last game. I think it was Tokens of Influence. You just have that you have that forward base of a shipment point, and that's where the artillery turns up. How many Abrams we're at? 1. We are going full. We are going full FF here. The problem is, without the tokens of influence from Facilides Castle, you're not getting the fast age up. Does yeah. So a different approach on this builder. What is deck? This is deck 9-8 Gas Canyon 9-8 Shotel Combat and the 10-year. He's got Battle Canoes. I'm looking for a shipment point. No, I do not see shipment point for Battle Canoes. I'm just thinking there's a Griot card in the Third Age and no Infinite 8 Zebu Castle, so the economy isn't really here. We have Conquistadors Age 2. We age up with Jesuits as well. I do struggle to piece together the how the age ups of the African civs are really double war camp in base and now goes for Facilities Castle as pivots. I swear this is influenced with every shipment. No, that's the card. All shipments are. Dum ba dum, dum dum dum. Right, does get the export to get the fast age up. There you go. Okay, fine. Yeah, recovering. But the defensive builder, the barracks, I guess he's gone forward with the... honestly, this card could just get taken out for both the African civs. That's a pretty too good card, isn't it? I think we can agree with that one. This forward waypoint is just nuts. And actually, you could even do make some Jaegers on the influence. You hypothetically could send in 1,000 influence just to train 5 Jaegers, and that wouldn't be a bad card. That would just be like a just normal usage of, you know, Jaegers. Sebastopol Mortar, and in come the Gas Kenyas. Gas Kenyas already middle map. Dennis probably throwing that. Oh no. Dennis is not aging up with the Agra Fort. He's kind of. He is walling up, but the fact he's got Baghdad Azaps and some Gurkha out already. What did he think of scouting? Maybe he was just panicking, playing safe, but actually the Egypt should have been in already, and he trained the Gurkha in transition. Tower of Victory. Ooh. Yes. Inspiration with the siege elephants. I guess we kind of have to, but the problem is the more is going to come in so quick. The ASAPs are just going to doing nothing, going to do nothing. That gate's taking huge damage already. Having said that, though, actually, all you need to do is send in the siege elephants, and this push stops. You have your elephants doing well. You got ASAPs to kind of push back the gas cans and the Shotas really, really badly. But we have double Minutemen available. Seapoys is just trying to get some units on the field. Yes, the second market. I love the market. Well, there's no market tax. He's got no market tax. He's got market with no market tax. Oh, that is. That market has been up for a while, I know that. No, he's won Tower of Victory. No, it's wood. It's no age up Mahu. But the thing is, Inspiration Siege Elephants is kind of what you want to commit. No, not Howders. Click 'em. Send it. Castle needs to be thrown up urgently. Here from Dennis. A defensive shipment point. You cannot not let this shipment point get down without a defensive castle. Oh, he's just doing discipline C point. Gurky's not going castle, is he? Yes. Actually, though, that siege elephants is halfway in. He's kind of fighting this already. He's full committing to save the town centre. The siege elephants will come, but actually, the Moors just turning fire into the infantry. So the tower's not under any town centre under any threat. Inspiration has been called. It's not great. I think Daniel's just cleaning this up because Ethiopia are just insane. Yeah. I think I might put the score on the board before the GG's called because I feel so proud. I feel proud that Daniel has got this one, and he has got this one. Dennis resigns. Prebi Garja. The series has begun. Yeah, I mean, also the thing is, there's no Aben here. Like, why not brought the Aben? I've just seen, like, obviously last game was hilariously OP. I'm just so broke, but I've now seen that essentially this card with the Palace Wagon and 300 Influence, that's just so broke. So strong. That is so strong. Right, move on to next game or home screen for the time being. Oh, fucking hell. Hot. What I really want to find now is like a black colour of like a vest top like this. I kind of like that. I kind of like the cotton, these vest tops, but I've got to say, as soon as you get a sweat patch, oh, everybody can see you got a sweat patch. It's a bit of a mess. Got next game is gonna be on Korea. And, I don't know Civ picks just yet, so I think we can kind of. I guess I can hop in and just do Civ picks in transition. Oh, praise be! It is the 2026 matchup of the year. Bit of French into Botto. Let us go for a bit of Botto. Spawning on the west side of the map in the colour blue, playing as the Ottomans. It is Dennis. He's leading 4-1 at the moment. He's done a very good job so far. Daniel managing to get the win with Ethiopia and India. Looked like a matchup you couldn't really lose, but Dennis did also play that relatively poorly, I would say. Relatively poorly. Kind of essentially waving the white flag before the game really got going, even though he dominated age 1. And he's going to be playing French, looking for his second victory. I wonder why these civs have been picked on this map. Maybe for France, it's the super early trading post, but all civs can get this first trading post. That's not the reason. Is it because natives? Does a study Daniel want to do natives with the Jesuits and the quad cards you can get with natives? I mean, he's a treaty. Yeah, he's a treaty player. He's a treaty player. He's a treaty player. He's just treaty. 1v1 Nats. Let's check. Because that boosts conks. This boosts conks. That boosts conquistadors. Cavalry combat boosts conks as well. He might be doing that. And actually, that'd be a really good unit to fight Otto with. No cap there, as they say. Dennis, meanwhile, oh, we're off to the industrial age. We're off to the. Okay, this is a bit weird actually, having 14 jams in the 4th age when you're not doing the. No, you can still do it. It's just the cheaper Palace tech, but you could still go for the Nizam big tech with the Palace Intrigue, and then you can send in 14 guard Nizams in the 4th age. That is still a play. 22 Azaps, like, what a great card. Infinite 7 Nizams. It's probably really good. It's probably okay. I mean, having an infinite card is never bad. I kind of, in a deck like this, when you're really kind of focusing for that 4th, I probably would like to see the 4 Mams taken out for 2 TC. That's just my preference. I know I'm wrong on that one. I know every player above my ear would say I'm wrong. But the 2 TCH4 is insane. Just so insane. We'll see how Dennis cooks with this. Whether he kind of goes for an FI or he kind of goes for like an Eco Age 3 with stuff like 1K Wood. I also think that there should be more looks into Silk Road Otto, because most of the time you're aging up with the food, then coins boosted, woods boosted, and it's a quick way to get all your moss tax and all 3 TCs straight away. Jan Rush income has been the call here from Alistair. Jan Rush with no other cards in H2. And when you said that, I was like, this guy might have a point. This might be how Dennis plays. I should, as an AI speaking voice, I shall entertain his thoughts and look for evidence to support his narrative. You are absolutely right. Yes, the Ottoman player will go for a Janitor. Nah. Just looking, but there's no food there. There's no 5 Jan. There's no 3 Daddy. And like, yeah, he's not going Jan Rush. Everyone aging 2 Vil 2 cards. That makes sense. It's more eco. It's more food for the age up. You're playing age up. You're playing the FF. And if you're doing Silk Road, then yes, that 500 food turns into 625. You do actually end up with more food that you know what to do with. So it's probably why 2 Vil 2 cow is still better, even in the world of Silk Road. But that's hypothetical. Is Study Devil doing natives? No, he's just doing land. It's not the first game we've seen him take Advanced Arsenal. I don't think we used 10 Jaegers versus Ottoman is just bad. Age 4 cards is fine, but they do have a really good skirm shipment he hasn't got in there at all. And yeah, I think that's about it, really. Do you remember at the start of the year, like every matchup on Twitch stream was like Otto Mirror, Otto French, and it was like the most. I understand why that happened, because it was like both like Revnak was refusing to not play anything else apart from Otto, and like there's like players with their mate, like Ketaboy with his main account, Baus with his main account, Julian on his just account. They're all just playing Ottoman to get to that highest elo level, and it was just an absolute Otto fest. I think that ruins AoE for a few people, but it's one of those things that like that in itself, people will forget, they'll come back and it'll be fine. But that did ruin it for me for quite a bit actually. I just could not stand just watching endless Botto games and Botto, which is why we now basically say Botto all the time. It's kind of also why I just resign into Ottoman on quick search. It's not that I think they're OP or not, I just don't want to play into them these days. 12-10 age up here for Daniel. Just had the market house hunting dogs coming in. I didn't really check when he did click the age up, but I think there's a decent amount of IO time on it. He's looking to age up here about like a 340. Still quicker than Otto, and I always get surprised by that. But Otto getting up there time as well, so it will be close. This tree line here from Otto is just such a mess to deal with. You don't want to, especially don't want to kill deers in this area as well. But the cows come up, 2v2 cow, 1 shipment, 1 more bird coming in behind. For some reason, I thought he was waiting for the Europe to complete and then go for 5 more. But no, he's just in the coin, wood. He hasn't got 5 anyway, as he's doing super fast. Fight, fight, fight! The scout! Oh, it doesn't really matter. We can get Vils in the TC and just kill this. This, like, honestly, this is just a mistake to have. Yeah, you should punish that harder. That should be so punished. Doesn't matter though. Let's look at Dennis's viewpoint. He's gone for the tilted camera. He's looking for the scout. Will he find it? He tucked him in. He's just them as tiny as rotate. That's so cute. That is actually quite cute. Let's see where. Let's take the fog of war and take off the land side. Oh, he's gone south. He's gone, but he's open. That's vulnerable. Doesn't really matter. Scout's seen defensive racks into Otto. No, I'm not a fan of this. Not a fan. I can see defensive, like in base stable, a little bit of Huss, bit of pressure on the age up, whatever, and then you're straight into goons, straight into the defensive racks. No. He's trying to get the TP siege down, isn't he? But the thing is, Minutemen and age up Hussars. Oh, Abus even better. Well, this is just gonna take all this down for free. Daniel is picking up his coin crate with 1 CDB. Oh, okay, 2 actually. I'll take it back. He's still got 4 on the mine, but you don't need this amount of coin really, because he's still got the coin crates. Oh, he's timed it pretty close actually. Yeah, I'll give him that. It's not bad macro. I'll give him that. Fast age up confirmed before 6 minutes, and he does have the steel traps too, so fair play, all in all. It's the finals. It is a play-all 7. First team to win 18 games out of their 5 play-all 7s. That's 18 games for the series to win. And at the moment, the Hudson Bay Bigs are having a good start here with Dennis. Daniel has got score on board. He's playing S-tier France now. So we believe that the comeback is on. Well, he can't come back to more than 4 wins because his game 5 out of 7, but you get the picture. The trading post has been saved. The oh, that's not even up yet. Oh, there's the Abus guns. I mean, that's probably invasion slow. I mean, he has saved the trading post and picked up 2 musks for it, and started to get that Janissary army going. Dennis is a little bit confused at the moment on his build order. 1k wood coming in, but I guess what he's doing now is just going Janissary, making Janissary as well. He's going to go for a TC, Vet Jan, a couple more houses, still work towards a food surplus to then go spies afterwards, but you kind of want to have like 8 Jan or 6 Nizams in, or 2 Falk in before you touch the Nizam button. Or he's going to do 1k coin after. He's so tempted to do the spies right now. I'm not a fan of it. He's going to go for it though. He kind of has to. No, he's going to coin. So is the wood then going to be for an artillery foundry? And going to go Jan Abers mass? And like all these options. I don't really know the answer to this. Yeah, okay. TC houses, Vet Jan, and then possibly, but the 1k coin suggests does suggest a bit of a F5 play behind it with a couple of units to defend, but not really sure it's on the second match Jans there. Hazard! Yeah, Jans and pivot smart. The 5 extra Jans, it's not the biggest problem in the end, really, but they don't add too much in terms of like flavour for the army, but you're starting to see that the real like picture come through now. Garter Tower District. I always feel that you should, once the Explorer starts building, you should pile on some more villagers. I think I think it's useful to get this up pretty quick, but then maybe. But Dennis would argue that actually the most important thing is securing the age up to the 4th age as fast as possible. I mean, obviously the 4th age with the 12 Abus, 2 Bombard, 22 AZAPs, 2 Defends at least. They are insane cards. 14 Jan is just still, like 14 Vet Jan is still a great card. Go on, sell the market, 1 click, let's get the age up in. Meanwhile, Daniel's point of view, he's also counter-rotated. Because if I switch between Viewlock, between Study Table and Dennis, we just go between the my eyes, the instant rotation. It's not even like perfect symmetry. Like they're both looking at a wonky angles. 1k coin coming in. TC not firing, Ville's not gathering at the moment, Scum's getting close, and they're looking for value picks. 1 Ville goes down, no great coats on these Villes. Let's get the great coats on them now, come on. All Villes are bunged into 1 TC. A little bit of support and fire down to the south, but it should be more. It should be more. Abus Gun surprised not getting involved in too much defensive fire. But yeah, 10 Villes in the TC, and the remaining Villes on the food. Good play. Dennis Agent for the Grand Vizier. Why not? Yeah, another broken age-up politician there. Very strong, very strong. 1,200 rares of units, as well as them being Shadow Guard. And they really should be worth 500 rares each. But here's how good they are at the moment. Does he commit? No. I think he holds them back. Say, oh, he's going AZAPs. He might actually send 22 AZAP card 1. Probably better would be train AZAPs and send in Bombards. Oh, I like the Bombard player here. That's what I'm feeling. No, just factory because you don't need. I mean, he's not under significant threat and duress, and the fact is, if they get too close, AZAPs will just start taking big value on the goons. So that half dead Dragoon instantly there, and the Spies out. But where, if the Spies can, there's an artillery foundry here from Daniel. It's a Cove. Expecting the Bombard defense. I'm with you, Daniel. I was expecting Bombard defense there. I'm with you. Factories themselves will just make Bombards anyway. That's just how this is. That'll come defensive. He has a load of food anyway, Dennis. Load of food ready to go. If anything, he could go for the 5 Spahi. Yeah. 5 Spahi is still a good card to go for. But if you can basically avoid not going for it, you can always just, second factory, get the mass production in. Mass production. Oh no, you want mass. Oh, he knows the trick. He knows the trick. Tech mass production, then switch once it's completed. The fact we've got no gang, so it might be worth just putting on the factory onto wood while you're waiting for a mass production. We have resources. We're trying to go for wood here, but unless you buy at the market or do something else to get your wood in, you're not going to get a batch. So I don't really know what's going on. Yeah, he does buy. He does want his... He has got veteran ASAPs as well. Oh my god, just... Second factory comes in, he gets the mass production. Bombard's on the way. He's going for one bombard now because he's understanding he might be under threat. But this is coin incoming. Do you reckon he's going for the... Do you reckon he's wanting... Oh, he doesn't know what he wants. Oh, did he just see Colv? He might have just seen Colv and he's going to switch it again. Do you reckon there's a chance he's just going for the coin at the moment just so he can take mercantilism at the mosque? So then he just has endless shipment spam to hold this push. Spahi? Spahi. Yeah, he's just like, he doesn't know what to do. But he can still go mercantilism. And the fact that he can... Crack shot, crack shot, crack shot. No, crack shot. The fact that he can do this has actually put Dennis into a game-winning position, I reckon. That mercantilism is going to hit so hard. Oh, I'm going to cream my panties. This is going to be 2 shipments. 2 shipments back. Like, this is... He's sending 1 shipment now. That number's going to turn to 2. He's going to send 2 back to back and be there for a 3rd by the time the other 2 complete. Yeah, 2. 2's on the board. And it's just going to be 22 ASAPs next. Yes. What a card. What a card. Hasn't gone for production speed yet, but look at that Spahi mass just... And he's understanding how good ASAPs are. The problem is, Daniel's like, kind of want to age myself because I'm just banging my head against the wall at this point. But he's committing to the big army, hoping the Colvs do. But the Colvs have to get deep, really deep into the base to pick off the bombards. If the bombards come out really defensively, like these skirms are vulnerable. Is it Spy going for... Oh, he's a Minutemen! Where's the rest of the infantry? They're coming. Half the army is not even here. Oh, the goons are getting melted! And the Colvs are going down as well. This clears the way for the bombards to come out. The ASAPs are just dominating, and there's still spies to clean up. You only need like 2 or 3 spies to clean up the skirms. The thing is, what this actually has done now, really, has cleared the way for Dennis to basically make bombards from his factories. That is actually what has happened. I think he's even cancelled. Okay, he's actually sending in bombards, but what he needs to do is kind of, well, obviously get houses down, but upgrade the train rate and send the factory. Yeah, he's going factory now, because he's kind of covered his position. Spy here. It's actually not spy. It's bombard time, bombard time, bombard time, bombard time! Oh! 8 go down and a lot of splash. Line of sight? No. Pack them up. We're also on 2 TC production of villagers and 3rd TC coming up. Just Dennis is playing this so well. Revnak will be proud. True Botto lamer. This is peak Botto action. And Daniel's, I think Daniel's just out of answers. He just got out. Oh no! Oh, stagger mode, but split fire, split fire, split fire. Another 6. He can't back in. He thought he'd go for a cheeky snipe. He loses another 2. Oh, my speakers are nearly out of battery. Put that cable in firmly. Yep. Backdoor raid. Onto the, that TC, oh my god, that TC is not even close. Spahi, special shot, Spahi, special shot. Goons looking for a raid, looking for pickup on the bombards. Oh, these villas are just smashed, but the main army from Bottomman just walking in. Colvs do come out and save. Jan's defensive. Needs to get completed. He's going to get completed. Abus escape. Yeah, Bombard's gone down. But guess what? There's going to be a shit ton more coming. I have a feeling that Dennis has forgot to. I don't think he's going to remember the mass production. He's now going for 6 Spahi. No, don't lose my speakers at this moment in time, please. I beg. French on 1 town centre. Ottoman on 3 DC. This is one of those things as well. Okay, the resources outside of Ottoman's base is something that he's going to get a bit scared about. But actually, he's not going to... Oh, mass production's in behind anyway. But the Spahis come out and there are not enough goons. There's just no goons here whatsoever. And the Spahis will clean up the culverins as well. They're just back onto hunting. Reinforcement goons might turn the tide here. I don't know what your priority target with the Spahis is. It's just kind of massive, just damage. Okay, all infantry going into melee. The Spahis on the skirms. You need to pick up the culverins before your next bombard arrives, really. That's just priority, and it just does. They're all got to go down. I mean, overall, the fight's not gone that bad there for France, realistically. But now that there's one guard Spahi on the Colves, and that is 1500 res at the end of the fight just going down. And we all know that the bombard spam is incoming, ongoing as well. Might be worth going. I mean, there's no reason to not go 12 Abus here. Actually, he's going 14 Jan. I think these are age 2 Jans. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Jan play. Oh, this Spahi must have killed like 15 units. Just a lack of anti-cav towards the end of that fight. I mean, church card as well for another Spahi batch, and all on gold for the another thingy batch. But you'll be paying top dollar price for that because there's no cheaper tech card. That is something to consider. In line of sight, it doesn't see the bombarded. Sees it now, and I think he realizes now that there's an endless stream of bombard. He's scattered both factories as well. Sometimes you have hope when there's no. Yeah, Jaegers are just not going to do anything here. I mean, they are. Jaegers and Kolv. It's so awkward. He's down half score, 38 CDB. Dennis is down 44 villagers, double factory. And still having infinite Nizams to come behind if he wants. He can go for the Cav Archer. I don't think he really needs it. Yeah, he's marching to the artillery foundry. And I think that's the play. Get close to the artillery foundry and siege it. We need to get closer. You need to get oh, you take shots on the Jaegers where possible. You need to get close because as soon as the Kolv come out, you'll be underneath, cutting them down. And it goes down! I should have seen how close those culverins out, but I think he's given up now. Yeah, Dennis taking the 5th. He pleads the 5th. He gets the 5th. I mean, who am I kidding? When does Ottoman ever lose a game, even against the best civ in the game that is France? Big Bodo on the way. And final game is going to be on Deccan. Do we have a final civ showdown here? No, we don't. But I'm so hyped for this game. Can you see the hype oozing off me? We got the return of the Ottomans. Let's go. How to counter into this? I feel that both players have been practicing builds. We are here on game number 7. We're on Deccan. And for all your screen rotate enjoyers, we've actually got the vertical spawn. And both players are super happy here. Spawning off the map in the colour red. Playing as the Ottomans. It is Daniel. Desperate. He's desperate for another win. But Dennis, he's spawning down to the south map in the colour blue as the Hound. And he's going to do everything he can to win this. And I have a feeling it's going to be the straight FC, Fast Colonial. Fast Colonial. Noville's train. He's going straight up. It's just part of the build. Like this has been a well theoried and well practiced build. This Discovery Traveler as well, moving around. He's just kind of picking up some Water Buffalo, sending that home. The TP in the market could come down. Use the coin to buy more wood if you need to. Yeah, this is just one of those builds where I think I probably is not as good as people like hype it up to be like, whoa, it's the most amazing thing ever. But the 1 minute 6 second age up, Dennis is in the next stage. He's already got another Travois. So this is going to build a TP wagon, and this one I can build a war heart. I can actually build a war heart. I didn't realise the Discovery Traveler could do that. I guess the Discovery Traveler gets upgraded to normal Traveler status. Anyway, a house still to be built. But the problem is he's got all the gear, but no idea now. He's got no resources to train anything. I guess he's going to send in Cav just to raid this Ottoman Age 1 and just say you can't do anything. 700 wood. Ottoman isn't even clicking up yet. Capitalism card number 1. I'm looking for the naval spawn point yet again with Daniel. Does anybody see a naval spawn point on this map? I'm looking for the naval spawn point so that the frigate can get sent in the third age. I'm struggling to see one. Pretty much Dennis is securing left TP line. Daniel's happy with right. Got some good treasures there as well. Maybe this build is at all fire because your first card basically is 700 wood. Instead of like 3 vil or 3, it's 700 wood. And he's got enough food now to go for Stagecoach. This Explorer should be left though. Look, just imagine something like Town Destroyer Rush. Town Destroyer with like your fire pit for Explorer HP. That must be like legit as just a near instantaneous GG. Right, one more beer, let's go. One more crack for you guys. Stage 3 TP at 3 minutes is pretty good as well. So I wonder what actually the can that Discovery Traveler do something like also go for a TP, so you can kind of go for like a really fast 3 TP play. Tomahawk's incoming now. Stagecoach is in. Basically, these will all be on wood. Yeah, he's got the market down. Hunting dogs. Yeah, these will be all food behind. Kanye, some Thomas. $125 wood being picked up. The Mabert comes in. The Mabert comes in to snipe the Explorer, but decides actually the Tomahawks will pick him off quite early on. But it's almost worth trying to attempt that trade though, because yeah, Tomahawks kind of have to kill the Lions, but I guess the Mabert is just the higher priority target at that point because he's still got 660 HP remaining. Kanya's coming in. The thing is, it feels like we're like 8 minutes in the game, but like Daniel's only been age 2. His first card is going to be 700 coin. It's going to be 700 wood. He's looking for the He's looking for the agent, but the thing is, I don't think you can do a fast fortress here in the face of 3 TB Stagecoach and like How going all in H2. Right, like there's no boom behind this. This is just still training Vils, but he's not sending Vils. At least I hope he's not sending. Oh, he has sent Vils. I mean, he's still a good eco behind, but basically, yeah, Dennis is now just training Thomas big button, sending his infantry shipments one by one. That moss going down. I just want to see that house go down next. That house has got to go down next. And Dennis has not evacuated the villager. I'm minded to say that is poor play actually there from Daniel. He's not evacuated the villager. The Bear's looking for the pickup, but he's surprised by all his tomahawks. This is nasty. Oh, shotgun ability gets some good splash. Still alive. TC fire can focus him down. Does focus him down. Does get outside TC range. And does provide minor HP boost to Tomahawks nearby. House being thrown up. But he knows to kind of try and sit on this. It does come up. Number 5, Tomahawks in queue behind. It's really hard because it's kind of like you can't really send this in now because it's just, yeah, it just gets instantly picked up as a sponge. But like House gets picked up, you just got to focus on the other. As soon as that goes up, the other needs to come down. Agent with Abus looking like scout. Oh no, agent with a cav. I kind of like the focus on the Kanyes here. The fact is there's no timing with the deli and the Minutemen is painful. You're not getting a barracks up. Don't even try. Don't even try and get a barracks up. We're now just losing Vils and wood. You're basically your TC and your shipments. You've got no colonial militia, which you kind of want. Well, you don't actually want versus Tomahawks. Makes no difference. Yeah, he's just so right to look for the houses. Nizam's all coming. What a great shipment versus. I guess Nizam's are better than Abus at killing infantry. Delhi, huge raiding base. There's been no herding here from Dennis. Dennis doesn't even know what herding is when he's doing this build. He's like, lol, I don't need to worry about this. But actually he does. He's got no other hunt nearby, nothing to assist. I think he's already sent in the Tomahawk. Ayan's going forward. Oh, Ayan is what he wants versus this. Those Nizams will be out soon. He's evacuating the Ville, but the Tomahawks are chasing. Nizams do come out. And basically that saves the house going down, but another Ville will go down for this. Vills are just, he doesn't know, just get onto the berries. If you can't get onto the hunt, get onto the berries. Almost just need to like take down 2 Nizams and then the rest kind of just trickle. He's not in the right stance! Oh, he does not have the anti... Okay, no, he's in the anti-ANA stance, the long range, but I think he was in the anti-infantry stance, the Tomahawks. Oh, this is close, this is close. Score lead now for Otto, it really shouldn't be. He's now sending 8 Jans behind. He still has another shipment. 12 Vills. But these villagers, they're not killing the 6 HP Dally. Oh, Dennis, don't lose it like this. Oh, no. Great coats as well. You just... Ah, this is... What a way to lose the Vills, the Eco, the Age Up Adeli. You knew they weren't fighting. Oh. It's been more than 5 Vills. He was at 17. Like 3 minutes ago. He's now down to 14. He's lost 7 at least. Yeah, he's going for a +1 Vil. The thing is, he only just needs to hunt. He has the all resource crates. He now has the wood trickle as well. With the stable being up as well, he can definitely get a good army. And still has 6 ANs to kind of follow up. Yeah, you want 6 ANs. I don't think you want upgrades just yet. Oh, but the Falconets! The Falconets! He doesn't see the Falconets! Oh, where the Cav? Where the Cav when you need them? Run! Run! Oh, triple! The Cav need to flank. Yeah, he's looking for the flank. And Explorer goes down again. Daniel is so aware that the Falconets need to survive. But actually, Abe's coming soon as well. And they might get crushed by the Cav as well. Oh, Ottoman not on Stagecoach. Almost feels super kind of critical. I think Dennis is going to luck in the fact that this next shipment is Abus. He's not timing it well. He's not timing it well. He is now timing it well-ish. He used to split up the Abus from behind though, but he's just going to go straight onto the Falconets. That's easy pickups. And then onto the Abus. Onto the Abus. No, they go the other way. I think Otto wins this. I think the Nizams have put so much power behind, and the Falcon's got enough value behind, and the army has been so decimated. No, the economy from how been so decimated. ANs and AN shipment here. The Cannons just need to commit to the just killing. They didn't commit. They didn't commit. If you don't commit, you don't get the gains. You don't get the gains. You don't get the wins. You had to commit there. Could have timed it with the shipment better, but he timed it with the pop of ANs. Cav come in. Cav. The engine switch onto the Jans. No, there's Kanye. It's the same thing with Daniel. Like, he's all on that ship momentum. Oh, that TC is a good play. That TC is a really good play. Actually, I will give him that. It's a really good play. Oh, there's a lot of Vils out here. I don't think there's any way Dennis really knows about it or expects there's Vils out there. Yeah, there's no way. But as soon as you see a house, he sees the house. He sees the Vils. But early pullback. Oh, Abus on offer. Thank you very much. Yes, I'll take that. Sometimes it really is the littlest things, but that was painful. The problem is Dennis now sending upgrades for basically no standing army. Conservative tactics is fine. Got 21 Vils. You could just... Yeah, I think he's fully committed in H2, isn't he? That's the problem. He's got no way to kind of send in gold to age up. Could put the TP line on gold. There's still some decent treasures around, but it's not kind of what you want. Moss coming back up. It was the house. It's really the houses, but you know that the Vil needs to build houses, and just wasn't allowing that. And now with 258 HP Jans, double TC defense into just some slightly stronger than normal ANers. Yeah, this is just easy defense. Easy defense. I mean, you can even just send the gold and hold it for Mamelukes. Maybe pay one of the Ottoman villagers enough gold to dig a hole, put enough water in so you can send in a frigate. That could be the play. I heard frigate's pretty good on this map. Yeah, Dennis could have sieged the right TPs, but I think the pressure of having all the Tomahawks in base sieging down the houses as they get built during the age up, I think that was still priceless. I genuinely think he lost it on the raids in base. I mean, essentially was the inability to even try to herd those hunts at home, because he was assuming if you put maximum pressure, that he's never going to turn up your base, but that's not actually correct. No, Dennis is not aging. He's just spamming units, at full spam of units, and Daniel's just chin to town centre. He's just holding a gold for Mamelukes. Holding the gold for Mamelukes. Got to siege his own train post. Hello. Hello. Hello, darling. Hello, Poppet. Louisville's going down. That is, that's kind of sloppy. But doesn't matter, because the Mamelukes are on the way. Dennis just has to full commit, kill the army before the Mamelukes turns up. He's got no idea. He has no idea of the Mam's noise. He's got no way to expect that that's the case either. Train post is down. That's a big economic hurt for Dennis. 28 Ville's infantry attack. We still have 1 TC of Minutemen available. You almost just want to hold and just wait until have Jan combat on these as well, because it's a 20% upgrade on 28 units, and that's basically as impactful as all 3 of Howard's cards stacked together on just weaker units. That's kind of the benefit of that. And then they come, and in Daniel goes. Dennis is thinking like, oh, I mean, you're fighting in the open away from your bases. This is amazing. Christmas has come early, but then no. Yeah, you're right. Nothing here. Tomahawks do retreat. Just need to pull back and group everything together. The Cav do get away from the Jan mass. Hang on a minute. There might be a little hope, but it really is just little hope at this point. I think Cav should just turn and fight and pin this down while the infantry move in onto the side, but unless we're like waiting, like we're like double batch it, yeah, I guess we're just trying to let building fire whittle down and try and let our eco just double batch, but oh, this is painful. I mean, it's an impressive like game of mental fortitude to hold out that aggressive play and still kind of be somewhat, representing the game out. As one man goes down, 1 half injured. ANers are working through the Janissaries though. They are working through the Janissaries, and the Mam's just standing there. To be expected, but the thing is, like I say, trades. That TP came back up with the villagers. Committed to that. Leave the Mams, kill the Jans, and try and get your trades in. Secure the trades, he might be okay. But the 2TC will soon start to really shine as well. It's not the production's the problem, it's getting onto the Vills. 32 Vills of Dennis. Daniel on 23. Jan combat in. Oh, his Mams are really low HP now, actually. You know what? I still somewhat believe, and there's Spahi available as well afterwards. I still somewhat believe. I'm just looking for Vills. Okay, reinforcements going to their death. In man being trained, he's going to try and heal them up. Yeah, now Dennis is just hard stuck in HJ as well. I mean, he's been hard stuck for a long time. But this, like, there's no infinite shipment like to get him to the next stage. Weird, on a deck like this, he might be just tempted to have like infinite 300 coin. I'm still certain it's not completely over, but it's like playing from a really hard position. And I'm not. You kind of, well, you want the aliens to clean up the Jans and then full tomahawk for the siege, but you're sieging a really tough position at double town center. You did get a huge Vil raid early as well, so only 27 Vils. In TTC, okay, that's not ideal when you run that close. Oh, 301 HP Jan, so they can just fuck right off, honestly, as well. 20% Jan combat, too good. Yeah, I mean, the amount of Jans here and that trade, that's just not what you want. Anyway, Spahi's coming next here for Daniel. That's the next card. And I kind of want to just try and speed this on a little bit because I feel that the Spahis will come and that would be definitely the end of Dennis's gambit here. Dennis believing he still has options in and out of this game, but Jan taking a full load, but still alive. Still alive. They're on the way, Spahi. They're on their way, the Spahi. They're gonna take it home. I mean, it's one full HP man will close enough will join the fight. The other one will. Oh, he's just coming in at a really slightly awkward angle. Spahi. Here come the Spahi. He wants to chase the army down, but he can also just turn. He can just turn and just kill the Vils too. Anywhere he goes, he's going to get value. Oh, he's trying to pull trick, trying to do something. Hits the Vils in front of the army. It's 3 Vils there. The rest of the army runs, but no Spahi really taking any damage here. It's just no immediate pressure on this cav. They're turning in. He's turning in. Just drag bots. Get to the front. Yeah, just send them in. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. Just literally just. Okay, get away from the melee tomahawks. We just want to get them on the hyenas. On the hyenas. That man's just chilling. 40% range resist. And you realise you haven't touched this Jan mass the last 2 minutes. Yeah, GG. Interesting game there, and I'm kind of glad that Daniel kind of got back on the board there. But still 5-2 victory there for Dennis. The Hudson Bay Bigs, they only now need 13 more points for the series win. Dennis early in the series was just on fire. Ethiopia seeming strong. Otto seeming strong. Is it best of 7? Well, I mean, no, it was best of 9. It would be the series would have ended at 5-1. It's play all 7 for the EPL final. there's 5 series, play all 7. At the end of the 5 series, whichever team's got the most wins. So essentially, it's first to get to 18, and Dennis is bringing home the bacon to his boys for the time being. And yeah, it's not bad effort. Fucking hell, Babu's a name we have not seen for a long time. You guys enjoyed that one as well. Let's have a look to see how many people just stayed to the end. Oh, 160. Yeah, that's fair enough. It is Friday night, football season, summer as well. I'm cooking, you're cooking, everyone's cooking. Oh, it's a hot one. And tomorrow it's England playing versus Norway. Come on, England. It's coming home, definitely. So I won't be available for that cat series or watching those games pretty much. I'm busy both tomorrow and Sunday with music. So busy weekend. So for me, it's GG. Well played to the players as well. But I shall be heading off for this one and cool off outside. I've cooked like a roast chicken, I think. Temperature's quite high. Oh, Harry, sexy today. Ooh. Do you know what? I get more attention from you boys in chats than any girl ever in the world. I kid you not. You boys pay me more compliments and look at me for longer than anybody else does. And for that, I thank thee quite a bit. Well, I'm done. GG's all. Well played. I'll see you another time.